Hello again. Welcome back. Thanks for viewing. Um, some people have asked where we are um, in this venue, um, and it's probably time to acknowledge their help in providing us with somewhere to do this. We're in the Catcher in the Rye, a pub on Regent's Park Road in Finchley, just opposite the HCB office, and they have poker night every Monday and quiz night every Wednesday. So if you're around, please pop in. Now, some other regular viewers may remember that I spoke a couple of weeks ago about regulatory change with specific reference to what the UN experts have been up to. Um, and I said at the time that there are various reasons why regulations change, and quite often it's because industries come up with new products, new services, new way of doing things. One of the other drivers of regulatory change is that quite often the regulators don't get it right first time. And this came up a lot at the spring session of the joint meeting. That's the body of experts for RID, ADR, and ADN who agree these things so that the road, rail, and inland waterway rules in Europe can be aligned as much as possible. And at their spring session, rather than actually addressing the UN changes, they were looking back a bit at some of the measures that have been put in place earlier that haven't quite worked out, or industry's having a bit of problem with, or the enforcement agencies can't quite get their head around it, one or the other. There were things like the timing of the periodic inspection of tank vehicles, tank wagons, MEGCs, and the rest. In fact, there was quite a lot about tank inspection and testing. There was queries as well about the transport of polymerizing waste. If you've got a polymerizing substance that you as a producer are shipping, you know its characteristics. If it's waste, it's a lot harder to provide the details that are now required. The UK offered a solution to a problem in assigning transport categories to chemical and first aid kits. And there's a bit of a problem, and it's ongoing regarding Special Provision 389 on the placarding of cargo transport units containing lithium batteries, or rather lithium batteries containing cargo transport units. There's also some clarification on the responsibilities for those involved in carriage of UN 3663 after the new entries for dangerous goods in articles. Also, the Netherlands has opened up an interesting discussion on the possibility of dual approvals for UN portable tanks and tank containers. Personally, I don't understand why we still have two different systems. It's historical, obviously. Perhaps Roy Bonham will be on the phone and tell me why. You can read more about this in the June issue of HCB, or for those of you who look at the website, hcblive.com, we've got an article on there with more details. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.